How's it going, guys? Today was definitely a huge day for all of us NASCAR gamers. The full-length NASCAR 25 gameplay dropped today. Anthony Alfredo got to play the game with Matt Lewis to his side as they talked about it. And I figured for this video that I am going to give you guys my first live, genuine reaction to this gameplay, and we're going to do a quick breakdown. But yeah, I haven't made a full-fledged YouTube video in quite some time. I am slowly making my way back to it, especially with NASCAR 25. I have loads of content planned for this game. And if you guys have not been following me away from YouTube, I have been just grinding on TikTok, Instagram, you name it. We've been having so much fun over there. So if you guys want to drop some follows over there, I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the gameplay for the first time for my first live genuine reaction. All right, so it looks as though this is about a 17-minute video, and I know we've already seen this a lot, but just right off the bat, the driver select screen is probably the best I have ever seen in a NASCAR game. I know it's not the game, but presentation is always a really cool thing, but the gameplay has to back it up first. So we're going to go ahead and hit play. We're going to Homestead first. Okay, so one thing I noticed right there, you didn't really see it too much here, but let's go back and look at this. So right here off the bat, what is this? What is this? Okay, so I'm not sure what exactly this is to start the screen. It's showing, obviously, Justin Allgaier, Eric Almirola, and Connor Zilisch. I'm wondering if it's showing, like, the top three in the standings. I'm not really sure what this entails here, but there at least is some type of pre-race, pre-practice presentation of some sort here. Not a lot of details on it, but just something I noticed. Also, there's two Xfinity logos there on the top right. I just noticed that, but that's probably something that can get fixed immediately. I mean, right off, man, just looks so cool with that little cutscene. Oh, you know what I noticed too right there at the top? Look at the mirror, guys. Hold on, let's look at this real quick. So right off the bat, look at the mirror of the car. You can actually see the other cars by their haulers with fans in the background as well. Again, not like a super crazy detail, but you can definitely tell they're trying to aim for that race weekend presentation, making you really feel like you're there at the track during this weekend. All right, got the thumbs up. Oh my god. Oh my god, it looks good. Oh my god. Dude, it only took 3 seconds. It only took 3 seconds, man. Dude, that thing is smooth. That is smooth, man. That's 60 frames a second right there, man. That is that was good, okay? That definitely knocked me out of my chair for a second. Ooh, we got loose right there. Okay. Kind of like iRacing when you leave the pit road and you can't go full throttle here off the pit road exit. Wow, this looks good. This looks good. Look at the sunlight. Look at the reflection on the camera. He's going up to that wall. Oh, okay. That's definitely a cinematic shot. Yeah, so right there, I think that really puts that whole prediction of the game not being 60 frames to rest. Obviously, it looks like it's in 60 frames. And you could tell every promo they were shooting beforehand was shot in a cinematic 30 frame per second just to get the best quality of picture. So really glad already right off the bat that the smoothness of the game, the frame rate, the graphics looks just stellar. It looks so good, and it's putting all those doubters to rest basically with the whole choppiness and everything. So far, it looks really good. Oh, he's in the wall. Ooh, I love the sparks there. The sparks actually looked really, really accurate too. That was clean. Oh, we're going to a race now. Okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks clean. That looks, yeah. Wait. Okay. That was good. That was good. Okay. Not as dynamic as, you know, the ignition pre-race and all that, but you can just tell it looks way cleaner and everything. And we don't need a full-length show for a pre-race or anything. Just that's enough right there to get you in the mood to go racing, and it looked very, very good. I like that a lot. Now, one thing I want to notice right here. Let's go back one little frame here. I did notice here. Now, they did mention before about setups, right? Actually, I just noticed my camera's in the way. Let's move this out of the way real quick. Hi, I'm over here now. So if you look on the bottom right of your screen over here, you can see the change setup, right? So it's at 25% loose. Now, we don't really know a lot about the whole setup game yet in regards to how fully in we are with custom setups or even the sliders is what we like to call them in the NASCAR Heat era. But it definitely looks like, though, we do have some type of a slider setup here, at least for a non-custom setup race, which is great. I loved that in the NASCAR Heat games. It really allowed drivers to race the way they wanted to drive the car and find that right feel. So this is good. I love this. I'm sure there's more within the custom setups and everything, but it's good that we have this back from the NASCAR Heat era. This is something I really did like for all types of players. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it looks so clean. It looks so clean. We're green. All right, I see you see the draft on the bottom right? If it's hovering blue, that means you're getting draft, and it goes away pretty quickly. Look at the car actually loose on the start with the cold tires. Y'all notice that? That's ooh, a little damage there. Yeah, I love that. I love that light blue hovering color of when you have some draft here. Ooh, he's right on Ellis. Little contact there. Notice the car didn't really get loose from that little contact, which is fine. Wasn't too big of contact. Ooh, that's a move I make. Oh, whoa, okay. Why do I feel like I'm playing this? Why do I feel like I'm playing this right now? God, these graphics look good. Yo, look at the sun reflection on the rear of the car there over the dude wipes. That is so nice. The cars actually look like they're into the track as well. I could see the rear of the car kicking out still, man. This is great. This really, already just by watching this, feels like you're driving an Xfinity car. It's on edge a little bit. Oh, that's a nice camera. I love the far chase camera. That's great for streams. That's really good for streams. Oh, nice hood camera. Really nice hood camera. Ooh, little Larson line. That rear outside looks like it works pretty well. Oh, that's a gorgeous roof cam. That looks so similar to the new Technics roof camera, which was one of my favorites. That's a great camera angle. Front bumper camera. Yes! Oh, it looks so good! Yes! 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 Oh my gosh. We actually have a cockpit camera that looks genuinely good, and it looks like something you actually would be very comfortable driving. I'm so happy about this because I generally love racing in cockpit camera, and people ask me all the time during my streams, why aren't you running the cockpit on NASCAR Heat 5? It's not that great of a camera, but you could definitely tell, man, this is good. I love the field of death here with the windshield. I love it's not too high, not too low. You're seeing the perfect amount of track over as if you're really in the driver's seat. So this is great. The one thing I will mention, though, that I noticed here, and I noticed it in some of the trailers before, is how much Anthony is having to turn the actual wheel to make this corner work. So I'm going to play this back one quick second here, and I just want you to watch the hands here. Now, mind you, he is on controller right now, though, so I know it's with a controller, you have to really jerk the analog stick to make it turn compared to a wheel, which is a lot more smoother. So now watch his hands right here. Even though he drives it in a little bit, it's just like that's the only thing right now that I'm a little hesitant about. Can it be fixed? Absolutely. I'm not over here complaining about it, but I will say, again, I'm not a real life NASCAR driver. I don't know if that's a bit of an overreaction on my part, but it definitely feels like the hands are overturning quite a bit to make that turn compared to what you see in the actual cockpit cameras or even on iRacing as well. Again, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because he's on a controller. It's a little bit more like finicky, like because with an analog stick, you don't have as much smoothness with a wheel and everything. But really not a big issue. I just kind of noticed that. I'm actually curious if you can actually turn off the wheel inside the cockpit for a lot of people who want to use a wheel to kind of take away the hands and all that. But just a quick little mention right there. That's something that could be fixed down the road. Oh, look at the mirrors on the side too. I also want to mention too, real quick, NASCAR 25 did something that NASCAR Ignition couldn't do. We have a mirror in the cockpit camera. Mind blown. I'm really liking this far chase camera right here. Really good field of depth here, especially for streamers. Allows the viewer to watch a lot more. Oh, there's Suarez up there in that Quaker State car. Oh, we're already on the last lap. All right, he finishes 15th, so not bad at all. Ooh, that's clean. That's clean. Yo, that's clean. Look at this. Look at the race results here. Again, it's not technically gameplay. It's not actually racing the car, but as you can see, we do have a really nice polished race results here on the screen. You also have a view replay there on the bottom as well, so that's really good that we have that. Yeah, really polished. Looks really good for the presentation for pre-race and the post-race. Now, one mention I want to make here as I kind of watched that live, I did notice the AI really seemed to like the bottom here. I noticed a couple cars going up to that second lane, you know, maybe like half a groove up from the bottom as they were battling. I really hope it's maybe just because the AI is maybe not at 100%, you know, or maybe, again, this could be early gameplay here where the AI was still getting fine-tuned. But I would really love to see the Xfinity guys here, especially with how these cars handle and how much horsepower they have, to really see some of these guys go up to the wall, run the Larson lane, run the middle. Because that's one of the great things about Homestead was just how many grooves there are and how many pros and cons there are to each groove and seeing how it all pans out, especially on the long run. So again, it's iRacing making that game. I'm not too worried about that. That's something that can definitely be fixed. I'm sure they know that not every driver wants to go run the bottom at Homestead, but just as something I noticed there, but something that could be fixed.
Good. That's a good sort of topic overall, right? Is we're not. This isn't about trying to put the iRacing sim on a console.
Yep.
We want that breadth of options.
You don't want that.
Different settings that you can kind of hit all of those different skill levels, right? And make sure that everybody has the same amount of fun with the game, whether they're super hardcore or the most casual fan. And it really pays off. I mean, I think it goes up to 105, so you're kind of right in the middle on like their difficulty and things like that. And there'll be guys out there that'll run 105, you know, and they'll get their setup.
So right there, Matt Lewis mentioned something that I'm actually really happy about. So you guys know Monster Games and iRacing formed to make iRacing Studios, right? Matt Lewis worked on pretty much every NASCAR Heat game from Duesenberry Martin Racing, whatever it was, to now, okay? So he has been through the good and the bad of NASCAR games. And one thing that I always did enjoy about the NASCAR Heat games was the adjustment of the AI. And I've ran lots of NASCAR Heat 5 career mode on my TikTok streams and everything. And let me tell you, 105 AI rating is actually a lot of fun if you know how to, well, race at that speed and you know what you're doing. But 105, sometimes in some of those tracks, you need a custom setup because the AI is actually really challenging. And this was set at 98. Now, I'm not saying the AI from NASCAR Heat is the exact dead copy for NASCAR 25, but if it's based on the whole speed rating aspect that we saw, 98 is relatively slow. So we're not really looking at the full AI just yet. I don't know if that's going to really change anything when it comes to the approach of the lines for some of the drivers with the AI, but it's good to know that that's not the full speed of the AI. That makes me even more excited because I'm not going to lie, NASCAR Heat's AI isn't one of the greatest, but it's not one of the worst. I love the speed differential, so I'm glad that was implemented from the NASCAR Heat titles. Oh, yep, there it is. Yep. Oh, okay. All right, there's something right there. There's something right there. Hey, we got exhibition races. Let's go. Yes, we have the All-Star race. That is so freaking cool. People have been asking for years to get exhibition races back in, like the All-Star race, the Clash, the duels, etc. Great stepping stone right here. I know Bowman Gray is not in the game at launch, but this is definitely a good sign that we will hopefully eventually get Bowman Gray, maybe for the 2026 season. But love having the All-Star race in there. That is awesome.
The first console
Ooh, you see the looseness? Did you see how loose he got off the corner there?
fully laser scanned assets.
This place is slick. Wrap this yellow line.
Ooh,
This is
I like the slickness there. Yeah, look how slick he is off the corner there, y'all.
I am sliding all over.
This ain't just push the gas button and go. You gotta really handle the car.
Center, getting the throttle a little loose off.
Oh yeah, look at him fight the wheel.
Awesome.
I like that. Yes.
It feels. Go to the far chase, get a better view of what's going on behind me.
Strategy.
I can't get over how graphically good this game looks right now. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, he's loose. Oh, I thought he was gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Why do I want to see a crash so bad just to see what it looks like? I know I've already said that before, but sometimes I like to have a little, craziness happen with my NASCAR gameplay.
I'm gonna have to bump him here. Throw a slide job or something.
Oh, I thought he was gonna slam Hosafar.
Textbook slider. Now I
Oh,
got
that looks so clean.
77 here. Try to get around him as quickly as possible.
Ooh. That probably should have made Bubba spin out or at least get really loose there. Just my opinion. I feel like that should have gotten Bubba loose right there, but not a bad thing that, the AI is like, basically you make a little contact with them and they get loose and spin out. Not a bad thing, but I can't get over this cockpit camera. It just looks it looks clean. It looks really clean. Same HUD right there from iRacing. Very similar. Oh, I thought he was going to, no! I wanted him to wreck. Oh, okay. Yikes! He just dropped a little diss on Hocevar there. Also, one thing I noticed too, if you listen to the spotter, it's really good. It's really accurate. Right there off the bat. Outside as soon as he got to that quarter panel. Yeah, spotter's already a huge improvement from Ignition, but that doesn't really take a whole lot to be an improvement. Once again, the AI is getting really kind of separated, which is good. You love seeing the AI get spread out as the race goes on. Oh, he almost wrecked Cindric. Yeah, I love how much the spotter / crew chief keeps you up to date as the race is going on there. As if it's like real life, honestly.
It seemed pretty competitive at 98, yeah.
For me, this is plenty. I'm gonna have to get a little more experience before we up it.
Yeah. Ready to pick it from
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can't
Ooh.
waste time, Chase.
Ooh.
Oh, we're leaning on each
Ooh.
other.
Ooh, that was nice.
That even feels super realistic when you kind of like barely lean on each other.
Okay, he noticed it too. I noticed that.
Bounce off of them.
I noticed that. The way these next gens are, they really like to bounce off each other when they're really close to each other. And that really looked as close as it is to the real thing.
There's a ton of impact forces you can mess with as well. So as you progress and you get better with the game, they're getting a little bit of help right now where you can't just, bulldoze them and spin them out. So they've got some extra stability.
Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, that answers my question from earlier. All right, so Matt just mentioned something really good right there that you guys might have just heard. So you are able to allow you are allowed to put the ability on for yourself and the AI to not be as responsive to contact from other cars, or if you make contact with somebody else. So basically, as you saw that battle with him with Chase Briscoe, I was wondering why none of them were getting like loose or so, or having the chance of spitting out. Maybe even earlier when he was racing Bubba and made that contact with him, is because the AI has a factor on right now which allows them to not really spin out. So now that we know that you're able even to customize how loose the AI gets with contact, basically on a scale of arcade to realism, that's a really good feature, because not every player wants to have the AI just get loose under contact like real life and have a caution fest. Maybe some people just want to have strict gameplay where the little contact you have with a car, doesn't really penalize you as a driver. You're just trying to kind of learn as how the game works and everything. So that's great. I love the AI has that much in-depth settings that you can change. Definitely a good note to mention right there, as Matt mentioned it.
I think I burned my front tires up.
And it's the same thing back to you, so you can kind of turn down their forces upon your car and how your car reacts.
Oh. Yeah, he's mentioned again how much settings there is.
Got top 10 today.
Top 10 for Anthony there.
There you go.
Nice.
Good stuff.
So really hearing Anthony's feedback right there is a really positive sign. Now, if y'all don't know Anthony Alfredo, he's obviously is a driver in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, but he also is a very avid sim racer. He's partnered with Logitech, so he knows a thing or two about how these cars are supposed to feel. And he's, obviously on iRacing 2, which is supposed to be the most up-to-date real-life sim platform out in the world. If he's mentioning how these cars are literally dead on exact how they feel in real life, that's a very positive sign. I have not really heard a driver mention that about a NASCAR game in years. Like, not during NASCAR Heat, not during NASCAR 21 Ignition. For Anthony to come out here and say that, that is a very positive sign. Now, I don't know when this gameplay was recorded, okay? It definitely looks like some things have changed, since this was recorded from what we've seen. I don't know when this was recorded. This might have been recorded back when they were going to every driver, when they were going to every driver, when they were going to every shop, and like teasing the game with Byron, Bell, Bubba Wallace, and Tyler Reddick. If that's the case, that gameplay was from about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. So a lot can change in that month and a half to 2 month period if this gameplay is that old. But for gameplay that might be, keyword might be, like 2 months old, very positive signs. I mean, again, this is a day one pickup for me. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching this video and just kind of nodding their head with a smile on their face, which I'm excited. All right, well, there was the NASCAR 25 gameplay. Again, I'm very excited for this game. The gameplay right there, I think, made a lot of people have a big thumbs up there to buy this game. You can pre-order now at NASCAR25.com or on the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store. You know it's a day one pre-order for me. Definitely going to be getting that gold edition. Just really impressed, guys. I mean, from a graphics standpoint, how can you sit there and say and watch this and not be impressed from the graphics? I mean, the 60 frames per second already is a lock for me. We haven't had that for a NASCAR game. I really think ever. Have we ever had a NASCAR console game at 60 frames per second? I might have to fact check that, but I can't remember. Not to mention, aside from the frames per second, just the presentation while on the track too. I mean, it really just looks like iRacing, and that's not a bad thing either. iRacing is definitely a huge motivation as to making this game. You're pretty much sharing things from the iRacing side, but also from the NASCAR Heat side, and mushing it together for the perfect experience. And Matt Lewis mentioned it before, how the AI is set based on a number of what you prefer, which I'm a huge fan of, because not everybody. I mean, easy, medium, and hard could be, there might not be one AI setting that fits the gamer that goes onto this game. But having the AI set to a number from 1 to 105, you could find the perfect tune for what you want the AI to be. Whether you're a semi-pro or someone who, runs iRacing a lot, is used to very fast competition, or maybe you're just somebody who wants to pick up the game for the first time, you could put that AI on really low and just have fun. Just go get that feeling of winning a race, get a feel of the controls. But if you feel like you can really go in there, first race, crack at it, go test that AI, you could put that baby to 105 and just go wheel it and have one hell of a time, which I might do that. I might put it at 105 for the first time and see what this AI is like, because even at 98, Anthony, didn't just fly up the field. He got up to 10th there at Richmond and only 15th at Homestead. So that's a good sign for how this game is going to have some challenge to it. But if you're a common player, though, you can shrink that AI down difficulty-wise to what you want. So that's always a really positive sign. I've never had doubt in my mind that this game was going to be good, but this gameplay right here solidified a day one pickup for me. It's going to be a great time for the common fan, but also for the sim fan that wants to have that real competitive style of racing. I'm really excited to pick this thing up. Were you guys impressed with the gameplay? Let me know down below if NASCAR 25 is a day one purchase for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment. More full-length YouTube videos on the way, guys. We have been doing incredible things on other platforms. YouTube is up next. Thanks for all the love. I'll see you guys next time.